Preparing seedling before transplant is important. They need to be take care. You have to take care more detail. Morning, evening, you have to look for them. And they need all environment balance for support to alive. Water, sunlight, good soil material. Keep moisture balance in a day for them. And greenhouse that I have in my farm, this one I use a net for protect for insect go inside, or another style. This one can grow vegetable also. And yes, how to transplant seedling. After you get strong seedling like this eggplant, I will transplant. You see the root. Usually this seedling for from eggplant, I take time 30 days, and after that I transplant. It's different variety, different plant. It's different days to move them to the bed. Lettuce, I use only 20 days to move them to the bed. But for eggplant, chili, I use 30 days. But you have to look at your seedling. Is small or big now also. You have to observe them. When seedling have measure, usually the seedling can transplant after we making them ready to move them. No? I use the word handling. It means before we move seedling to the field for the bed outside. We have to make them strong. In 7 or 10 days, maybe you less water to watering for them to make strong, but not too dry. But this that area that you put the tree should be enough sunlight, water, like this area. When how to dig the hole, you can using the hole or to dig the soil, or you can use some planting spoon. When I transplant, I use the compost also. When I dig the hole already like this, I will put compost 1 big spoon or one full of hand per one hole before I transplant. But you can use other technique. You can mix the compost or the bed also before your transplant. But I didn't use that technique because my soil is still very good, still more nutrient because I grow bean before. An example, this one, how to transplant lettuce. I make the hole and add compost already, mix already, and watering for them. And then we transplant. This one also lettuce, different type. You see a root, very nice. This 20-25 days only that this one. This eggplant, I make one row only because when they grow up and have flower and they need more space. This one is pak choi. I think everyone will have experience about how to grow vegetable. You just put seedling in the hole and you just crush them, not heavy much. And after you transplanting all your plant, you have to watering them. And also you can use rice straw, cover the bed for decrease grass and also keep the moisture for the land. And after transplant, usually I will watering continue 3-4 days every morning and evening because when we transplant and the plant we renew with the bed and I just take them more strong. And then after 4 days, I just watering only one time per day. But you can choose like a morning past or evening past. Usually I transplant evening time because the sun not strong. The root will go to in the soil a little bit in the daytime. And after that morning, they can stand and they look strong. You have to more consider about the climate change. Some people they grow in rainy season. If you grow outside greenhouse, it may affect a lot from rain. But if you have greenhouse, it's helpful for your ceiling. If you don't have a greenhouse, maybe you can use some slant protects more sun at that time, that season. We cannot win that climate change, but we try to adapt some technique